and 7 foot tall. And if you look at my page on whatchamacallit, I forgot what it's called. If you look at my page on PlayStation, you can see that I've actually beat one of the top people with the most rushing yards ever. So yeah, and yes, I am homeschooled, but I'm not homeschooled like legit right now. But like the books are in, but my mom's gonna get me logged in and everything by next Monday, this upcoming Monday, yeah. And I'm just sitting at home doing nothing. I might record today, and that's another. Yeah, I'm gonna record today, but well, it depends on what type this video ends. But probably gonna end this video 12:30 and take a shower and then record. Yeah, let's get to it. I hope I could show you what I just did. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's my dude. I stiff time that dude, and there's my other player right there in front of me, Mr. number 89. And then I jump over him, and he kind of dies. Alright, so hold on. I need to settings. I need just to do my volume control. Wait, hold on. Broadcast, there we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's play.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
You have to love and admire the effort because he almost broke free in the backfield, but you also have to love and admire what the defense did. Swarm the play and make sure he couldn't get anywhere. A loss of yardage.
Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
A good explosive run there sets him up with a new set of downs, and every team wants to start their game with a really nice drive. 3 and out. No one wants to see that, and they were able to avoid it after that run.
2 yards on the pickup there.
Next year, I'm probably going to go to Liberty Christian Academy. I had to do my essay yesterday, and it's still not completely done, but I have until next year. And the homeschool thing was wanting me to start like in April.
It'll be 2nd and 8.
So, yeah. This is my 2nd season.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And some room to maneuver. Oh, look at that hurdle, and now some room to run. A big play there out of the running game. 35 yards.
The max points I've scored in one game was 52 fully, but yeah, that's and I was going for like 40, 45, 45.
We can talk about bend but don't break all we want, but the defense now, we're going to find out just how flexible and pliable they really are. Can they bounce back after that type of a run, that type of momentum against them, and find a way to slow down this offense?
He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
2nd and goal to go now. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. Panthers coming out now. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards on the pickup, and the Panthers are going to get a first down.
I don't want to downplay the run, but that's exactly what I expected out of him coming out of college. When I look back at my draft analysis, one of the highest-rated players on my board, a 3-down back who can do everything. And one of the best parts of his game is what he does when he doesn't have the football, because he carries it really well, but he blocks equally as well as pass protects for his quarterback. I think he's going to be special.
They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the 2nd quarter.
And some space here. Pass the big man. Get the oxygen tank ready. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as it...
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 1:59 to go in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Now they'll run it on the toss. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game. He's quite an eyeful, isn't he? Big, strong, physical guy. When he came out of school and when I looked at my draft board, I went back through my notes to see how I had him rated. The number 2 back on my board coming out of college. Why? As I mentioned, big, strong, powerful guy, faster than you would think, and has the ability to catch the football out of the backfield, something that we didn't know he truly possessed. We saw that in the offseason workouts. Now he's putting his running ability to good use in the NFL.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Room here to run. Whoosh. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now they'll run it on the toss. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Are you serious? What's the fun?
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good pickup there. Set.
I'm sorry about my bed, by the way.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
Does the big boy have the juice? A big play there for the Panthers. And even 70 yards. So
Touchdown. That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. No, I want to see it from right here. That's a flipping touchdown. I don't crap, that was a touchdown.
close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the one. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1 yard line. I wanted to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Second and goal. Defense digging in again here. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. And onto the field here come the Panthers. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stiff-armed him. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And he's brought down. Call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well, there's some pinball effect, people bouncing off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in there when you see these nice, explosive, strong runs. And this guy, he knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line's going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
was a touchdown.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game, although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on it.
And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Second down following the run.
All right, I'm getting back to 20.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Uses this stiff arm. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be fourth down.
What?
That was a good explosive run right there, and it brings up an interesting little dilemma, doesn't it? 4th and inches, got to decide what they want to do now.
Are you flipping shit?
Carolina getting set to take the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now they'll run it on the toss. Shreds the tackle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitzer play coverage.
Uses the stiff arm. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a premium.
That's not the highest I've ever scored. No. Nope. Can't take a win like that. Go out with a bang. Yeah, I'm sorry about the music, by the way. I'm gonna be popular for this shit, but I don't. Yeah, come from here, by the way. What am I looking for? Oh, I know what I'm looking for now. Loud. Alright, hello, stop playing music, please. Oh my god. No. Oh yeah, I made the song on myself, by the way. Alright, turn the music off, please. Turn the music. I'm about to throw up if this music is off. Yo. Alright, that's copyright. I'm not gonna copyright so much. Y'all really don't care. Right now, I don't care. Seven and 0, let's go. 2-5. Oh yeah, I'm trying myself with 5-5 I think. 5-4. Yeah, I'm gonna try myself like that. That's decent height for me. Taller than that, I'm 5'1". Views will go up. Thank Lord.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley.
Alright, play. Oh, this is a terrible field. I might not do good because I'm too short to do anything really good. I'm taller than Ron Rivera though. What? That's weird. I'm long as the air, only 5 times.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle. Because that is...
Nope. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I will see you on my other channel. And like maybe, I don't know. But I'll just see you guys on my other channel in a little while. But I'll see y'all later. Alright, peace, y'all, bro.